This deck builds power like nothing else. We're talking massive buffs, unstoppable boards, and 2 Infinauts to close out games.
Ooh, fancy. The level of emoting is kind of wild.
This is pure power pandemonium.
We're starting this deck off with Infinaut of all cards and what is, at this point, a classic combo. Because when you pair him with Magic, you get turn 7. So you play Shuri on turn 4, skip turn 5 to soak up that energy with Sunspot, go back to Infinaut to play him on turn 6, and then on turn 7, you play Taskmaster for 40 points of power to combine with Infinaut's 40 points. Vision is a fallback plan to work with Shuri, in addition to Blink to cheat out either Vision or Infinaut. We finally get to Bastion, who can copy that 16 power Blink or Vision, and Luke Cage prevents that 16 power card from dipping down to 3 power. Quinjet discounts your Bastion cards to 1. Armor can protect from Shang-Chi, who is in this deck, but this card can be any tech card of your choice. Okay, now we have Mina, Tor, and a throne room. Let's go Sunspot over here. Black Cat, I was going to say C5, but maybe it's end of turn. Eesh. Or maybe it's Destroy. Nothing to do here? Blizzard. Maybe this is a Sauron deck with tech? Or am I missing that it's Arishem? No, it is not Arishem. Let's go armor over here. Oh, this is just a I hate you type of deck. Ooh, well, this is it. Where's Taskmaster? Where's Taskmaster? You are not winning throne room, buddy. I don't know. I mean, unless you have Shadow. Oh yeah, there it is. Shadow King. Which is possible. But that's still so many points. Stay tuned for next game to see if I can beat Destroy. Because even if you have Shadow King, there's still 40. But in Throne Room, it's 80. And then I just play Taskmaster anywhere else. Yeesh. So yeah, that was a easy snap. My opponent definitely got scared, as they should have been. With Armor and Shuri, there's no, like, you need exactly Shadow King. Or Enchantress and Shang-Chi. But yeah, it's just not cutting it. So snap when the snapping is good. And get your win. Okay, now we have nice. Sure, let's get Quinjet down. I guess it doesn't even matter. This is actually an unrevealed location since they're all going to swap. They do have the Daken avatar, 8 cards in their deck, so normal. Yes, well, with Kiln, it is pretty important. Can I get a Magic? And if that's the case, I probably would play Shuri into Vision. Eesh. I mean, they're going to destroy this turn. That's the unfortunate part. So I can't, because of that, I cannot snap. Oh. Well, maybe I should have. They didn't want to bring it back. Ugh. And a Lucas Cage. Stay tuned for next game to see if I can navigate a tricky situation. Yeah, oh, that's unfortunate. This is just a misread, ultimately. Because of a Tillin high-ranked player, I'm a little out of practice with playing against high-ranked players and when to snap and when to retreat, and because of what they want to do. Typically, people want to empty their hands of cards, but also you don't necessarily want to do that with Deadpool and have him go back in your deck for you to potentially not draw him again. So maybe I should have recognized that in hindsight. But you also can't just let a snap opportunity go. So even if it's late, still snap your opponent out of the game. Okay, now we have Coolest, Goose. Let's get Sunspoot down here. Or should I go middle? You're giving me time to change my mind? Should I go middle?
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. What's your decision?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, nerd. You second-guessed yourself. Okay. Onslaught Citadel. Do I change that? I don't have any ongoing.
Man is dumb.
So I think I do. With Kitty, you figure Zombie Horde, maybe Merlin. So magic becomes risky. There's the Zombie Horde. Hopefully they do not have a Merlin. I don't think that deck has any ongoing cards. Bifrost. Do I care if things move? Oh, but we have ongoing cards. I actually do. So let me just keep it here, I guess. Okay. The Quinjet, does the Quinjet even, the Quinjet actually doesn't even matter with the double up. There is a Shuri. So do I snap? I don't have Taskmaster or Luke Cage. Let's go Shuri here, I suppose. Yeah, middle's going to be the lane we need to try to win. There's the Luke Cage. So how does this work? Vision here. Next turn, I Bastion and Quinjet. I have Shang-Chi for the Zombie Horde. I snap here. They have priority. So if they have a Negasonic, that beats me. Stay tuned next game to see who can read who better, me or my opponent. I probably ran the math a little bit too late, but how this was going to play out, Shuri in Division. Normally I like to move Vision to Dark Dimension, keep him safe, but I couldn't do that and still copy him with Bastion. So I play Bastion and Quinjet. Now my Vision, Shuri, and Sunspot are all 1 cost. And then I need to play, I only have 7 energy on the last turn. So I need to play either Luke Cage and Shang-Chi, and that's it. And then just win off the back of Vision. Or a Shang-Chi and a 2-3 Vision and a 1-2 Quinjet, something odd like that. But this Zombie Horde was going to get over 10, and so it would have just been assessing what my opponent's doing on the last turn and just reacting to that. Okay, and now we have Diaz and a Central Park. Are you Agatha, or are you, well, we can see Agatha. 8 and 4. 8 and 4. You are not Agatha. Are you Destroy? I'll get Quinjet down first because there's a lot of Destroy going around. This deck does have armor in it. You are not Destroy. Sunspot. We can get Sunspot down here. I can always Magic middle if I fear not being able to win it. I do have Taskmaster in hand, so now I can blink away and get it either an Infinaut or a Pixie. I do not want you to draw at all. And an Altar of Death. I could play Magic down now. And then I can't blink next turn. I'll get magic down now. I'll say I'm not gonna win Asgard. Patriot. So Pixie Patriot. There's an Infinaut. Intern. I am sorely missing Shuri, because this was an easy Shuri into Infinaut into Taskmaster. Luke Cage. I mean, maybe I just do that now, but it could be a little dicey because it's just 20 points. Continue soaking. Okay. Okay, there's Vision. But I don't think that does me a ton of good. Infinaut here. Okay, now they have plenty of energy. They have priority. Pixie decks. I am familiar with Pixie decks. It's just totally unpredictable. And I'm not familiar. I know this is a semi-meta deck. I'm not intimately familiar with it. They have 8 energy on the last turn. So can they get enough energy here? Like, do I play Taskmaster here? 14. Can they get 8 points of power here? Stay tuned for next game to see if Infinaut is enough. They could. Well, I played in the right direction. What is this? An Ultron. Is that enough? It is not enough. So yes, we correctly predicted where they were going to play, thankfully. That's all this came down to. I felt like they wanted to get more power here to try to overcome my more power lane, because that's what good players do. And this is a good player. Of course, the really good players will also play off of that counter expectation and play middle. So yeah, this came down to just probably more or less a 50-50. You're dealing with 2 good players here. Maybe. So, but yeah, we came out ahead here, and listen, just be thankful. Okay, now we have Digvillas with their... I mean, I'll get Quinjet down. You're definitely Destroy, right? Like, let's be honest. No Deadpool turn 1 at least. Yeesh. I have magic. Let's go armor here. I badly want to armor over here. Yeah, badly. Badly. Oh, you are discard. Okay. Danger Room. I will take it. Let's go Magic here. Yes, that's fine. And I'm going to have a 40 power Infinaut. So can I get a 40 power Taskmaster? They don't have location change. They could challenge me on points. That's not completely out of the question. I still don't have Taskmaster in hand. Yes, they could with that Colonel America. That's going middle, okay. Do I hold out? Or do I take the 16 power? I will hold out. Oh, they did a full skip too. Morbius? Does Morbius get up above? I don't have priority. I think 40 points wins middle. Can we at least agree on that? Stay tuned for the next game to see if my opponent's Daken can outshine my Infinaut. Found agreement with my opponent. 40 power can actually win middle. Shang-Chi, if they decide to have 2 more discards, takes care of Morbius, but if they play MODOK here, that doesn't exactly work. So it would have been a little dicey, potentially, but I still had another turn to draw into Taskmaster, but listen, I'm kind of loose with the snaps. So that's what you saw here, and it paid off because I'm going up against a relatively high-ranked player. Part of me is happy when my rank drops, so I can show more of the main use case of how the players most people are dealing with. But at these high ranks, you have some skittish players where if you snap, they're going to retreat unless their hand is great, which is how you should play. And why, if you play the way I show, how you can be successful at lower ranks. Okay, and now we have... Listen, people, I don't know. Oh, I do know Kamratage with Shuri is very good, if I can say her name properly. Ooh, we ducked the Superflow middle location. Thank you. Which means I can actually... this could be absolutely disgusting. I mean, I don't need the extra turn with Superflow. So I'll just soak. Don't know what deck my opponent is running. A black... This is some kind of newer deck to the meta. For the life of me, I can't remember. Geez, do I just do Vision? I could just do Vision. Because do I need... do I need 80 points of power? No. Oh, you have no tech in your deck. You have no tech in your deck. But there's armor, just in case. Intern. I'm denying myself a draw. So there is that. Oh! Why, thank you! Okay. Draw all the cards you want now. You're not playing middle, so I'm going to have priority. Which means I can get armor down. Now, I would love to have Taskmaster. You're snapping. Am I missing something? This is Daken. That's what this is. This is Daken. Yeah, this is Daken. Okay, come on, show me Daken.
Hello, so happy.
Yes, there he is. But only one? Is this Frigga? Is this... You are not. You are not. You will not. Do I keep priority? I think I keep priority. You will not Zola this Daken. You will not do it. I refuse. Okay. They didn't try it. This is all locked up. What do I just have Taskmaster in my deck. So this is just get the most... There we go. Stay tuned for the next game to see if end of turn makes the game close. It is so important. It is so important to know the decks you are playing against. My opponent has zero clue of the deck I'm playing. I know the deck my opponent is playing. And so if you see Daken, especially, it's so odd. They did not add Daken into Kamratage. They have him soloed. That screams Arnim Zola. It screams it. So learn the cards, learn, the types of decks that your opponents run. Almost everybody plays a meta deck, almost everybody. And that is a huge advantage for you if you decide to play a deck like this that is outside of the meta. I played Armor. I was afraid they were going to do the Zola on last turn, which is why I played Armor immediately. But boy, I really wish I would have waited to play armor and taken them for 8 cubes, because they would have played Zola here, and then I would have just loaded up in this lane. And I think that would have been enough, quite frankly. Okay, now we have Uncle Snap. Espanol, anyone? Great Web. It's going to get pulled, whatever. I can play Magic into... Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Spider-Ham. Do your worst. And Nexus, okay. Take out my Luke Cage. That's probably the best hit. You could say my Vision, too, is okay. Like, do I really need to move Vision? Especially in this game? Well, there we go. Do I play Magic? Yeah, let's play Magic. This looks like an end of turn type deck. Yeah, it is. So I wonder if I soak Sunspot enough and then copy him with Bastion. Would that be enough to work? But I just last played Magic. I'll continue soaking. I can play Blink. And then it's just trying to get over the top. Ooh. Let's see. Shuri on 5, Vision on 6. Or I could just maybe see about Infinaut. If I draw a Taskmaster, maybe I do Blink. Like, Vision can't move. I mean, this is just a 50-50. So if I Blink here, it could take Taskmaster or Infinaut. I'm not going to snap on that 50-50. Even though I think proper math says you should snap on that 50-50. Ooh, fancy. And then, like, is this going to be a... What is this copy? A Blink. I mean, is this Havoc enough? I mean, I guess we'll find out. I'm not bothering to do the math. Plus 16 is 252. Oh, they just are going full soak trying to overpass. That's not gonna win. Right. Because even without the Taskmaster. So, yeah, they just... Funny. For somebody using a completely meta deck, the level of emoting at my deck is kind of wild. So yes, I guess they didn't care enough. They're down closer to 5,000. That's when you start to see players that care a little bit less, and we'll just see out games. Because I've been getting a lot of retreats, boy. But yeah, just straightforward. Nexus makes this very straightforward. My opponent's deck, again, knowing your opponent's deck, they don't have tech in their deck. So just blast them through the roof in Nexus, and GG's, good night. Thanks to all the members of the channel, and thank you to everybody that watches this deep. Now, this deck, how did it come to be? I wanted a unique way to use Bastion. I don't think I got to show that now, thinking back. Jeez. My recording time is limited, so I wasn't actually able to show the the Bastion Luke Cage combo, or maybe I did and I'm misremembering. The game, I think I maybe had a chance. There was a Mobius down. I don't know if I included that or not. So yeah, you didn't get to see that line, but you did get to see the rest of the deck, and quite honestly, I think it's pretty accessible. So if you don't have Blink, like you can slot her out for another card. Bastion, clearly, like I showed, you don't need Bastion for the deck to work. So yeah, you can just replace those. I don't know who you'd replace them with. Blink, maybe you could go with like a Red Skull and just have the classic Shuri Red Skull Taskmaster combo. Bastion, I mean, he gets swapped out with Quinjet. So maybe you could do a Nico. She's Series 5, but you really should get her if you can. She fits in a lot of decks. And Bastion, I do not know what a tech card. So you could go like with Enchantress or a Red Guardian or something. So, or a Merlin to swap out Magic or something like that. A Scarlet Witch, of course. Play those games. So yeah, that's the deck. That's kind of how it came to be. And so if you try out the deck, let me know how it does for you. And until next time.